WWE Bad Blood left us more questions than answers. Let's talk about it right here, right now, on the WWE Bad Blood review. If you're a huge WWE fan like myself, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so more WWE content drops. You'll be the first to be notified. So shout out to Bleacher Report for this article, WWE Bad Blood 2024 results, winners, live grades, reactions, and highlights. Let's deep dive into it and let's see if I agree with their review of each match. So the first match, we got Hell in a Cell, CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. Now I know what you guys are gonna say. This should have main evented. This was the best match of the year, best match of the night, etc. They should have this main event to continue the tradition of Bad Blood having Hell in a Cell main event and have the feud close so they can move on to bigger and better things. This was one of the best feuds of the year. I am so glad. I am so glad that CM Punk won. He was my pick to win this thing, and my God, this match was historic. Like the spots, the weapons they've been using, the storytelling, the blood. Oh my God. If you know who was still running this company, there would be no way that there would have been this much blood. No way, no how. I'm telling you, the blood to set this match up to the incredible heights. These two worked well together, the chemistry, the storytelling, you name it. This was the best match by far. And for me, this is my match of the year. This is my favorite match of the year so far, and it's only in October. It's October 6th when I'm recording it. So I like this match from top to bottom. I loved it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below of this match. Now let's go see what Bleacher Report gives it. It gives it an A+. The top takeaways, Punk obliterated, Punk destroyed McIntyre with the toolbox in the face, callback to Hart and Austin's epic submission match in 1997. Punk bled, but McIntyre gussed. It has been a long time since fans has been exposed to that level of crimson match in WWE. The introduction of beads late after teasing the black bag typically associated with the thumbtacks was a nice touch and played into the most controversial element of the story. I completely agree with that 1000%. I loved it, especially when you guys remember when McIntyre actually broke the bracelet or whatever. So my hot take was that AJ Lee was going to come in when the match was over and give Punk a new bracelet. I felt like that would have been a nice touch, but I believe AJ Lee was in LA when this match was going on. So obviously my hot take was not true. So on to the next match. We got WWE Women's Championship, Bayley versus Nia Jax. Now, I don't know how I feel about this match. I don't know how I feel just because of how it ended, I guess. Like, Tiffany Stratton wanted to cash it in. She was going to the ref. And then once Nia Jax sat up like the Undertaker, Tiffany Stratton was like, no, I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't going to do it. I'm like, just do it already. But we already know why they were doing this, because to add an element to the story, to have Nia face off Tiffany Stratton in the next pay-per-view or PLE or whatever. So we're going to see how much longer it's going to take for Tiffany Stratton to win, to cash in her briefcase. We're going to wait and see. So let's go see what Bleacher Report gives this, or gave this. Gave it a B. I agree with that. I agree. I'm not giving my grades at all. I'm just saying that. A Met style match. Michael Cole said on a commentary, dismay of the Philly fans. Cash broke out, Nia Carana, and all that stuff. The ref bump on Carr. That bump on the ref was so funny and stupid, in my opinion, of course. My God, that was hilarious. So, Damian Priest and Finn Balor. Obviously, we knew that Damian Priest was going to win because what's going to happen on with the next match. So with this, in my opinion, Finn Balor should have won. I felt like if Finn Balor won, it would add more because now, why do I care about this? Why do I care about this storyline right now? Seriously, the babyface won. Unless they're going to bring out the demon in the next go around, if they actually make us care about the storyline again. If they make us care about this, then I'm invested. You got to bring in the demon. So maybe that's the reason why they had Damian Priest won, or a Damian Priest win, rather. So gave it a C plus. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeeted. Priest yeeted Balor across the announce table at one point. This was the coldest match of the night, likely because the crowd was zero belief in his heel. This crowd was dead after the Hell in a Cell match. After the Hell in a Cell match, this crowd was dead. I mean, it was dead throughout the rest of the night. Hell in a Cell should have main evented, but again, you had The Rock returning. We're going to talk about that later on, definitely. So, Triple H historic. Okay, with this announcement, who cares? Like, honestly, who really cares about this announcement with this belt? Can you show me the belt, please? There's no belt. There's no picture of the belt here. Okay. So honestly, who really cares? Can we get like an Intercontinental Championship for the women? Can we get a meaningful title? Because this is like an expedition match between each champion. So it would be right now Gunther versus Cody Rhodes, and then for the female, you got Liv Morgan versus Nia Jax right now. So they'll be competing at Crown Jewel, like it said here. So for me, honestly, I could care less. Honestly, the belt, I like the way it looked, but oh yeah, then with Goldberg, I'm telling you, if they have Goldberg wrestle again, because Triple H did say in the press conference after, never say never about Goldberg wrestling. So we are getting a Goldberg wrestling match. It's probably going to be against Gunther. Don't know when, but Gunther can't wrestle for more than 3 minutes. I mean, not Gunther. My God, I'm stupid. Gunther can wrestle 30 minutes. I mean, Goldberg. Goldberg cannot wrestle for more than 3 minutes. The grade of this, gave it an A. It was a, oh my God. I hope it better. This segment, honestly, we have had the Gunther versus Sami Zayn for the title match? Can we just have that instead of this? Now we gotta wait for Monday Night Raw for that match. Here we go. The women's World Championship match. Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan. Dom in a shark cage. He looked funny there, honestly. He looked funny in that picture, but the match was good. The ending was terrible. There was some sort of miscommunication there. So let's start off from the beginning. Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan came out in like a lowrider. They're really pushing to have Dominic Mysterio be the next Eddie Guerrero with that lowrider. So they did that. Rhea Ripley came out. Then they had Dom go in the shark cage. They lifted it up. And then during the match, Dominic Mysterio unlocked himself in a cage. He learned that from prison. And then he was just dangling there. He was just dangling like a pinata. So Rhea Ripley grabbed the kendo stick, was beating Dominic Mysterio so bad with that kendo stick that Raquel Rodriguez returned, attacked Rhea Ripley, and Liv Morgan got the win. Or Liv Morgan was got disqualified, so Rhea Ripley won. So this whole ending was a miscommunication. I don't know if the ref was supposed to look the other way. The ref saw this, did a disqualification. So apparently Raquel Rodriguez threw Liv Morgan onto Rhea. So there was definitely miscommunication there. That was one of the worst bots. I'm not going to say bots. It was one of the worst mistakes. So what was the grade of this? A C plus. I would have given it a C, but I'm not giving it any grades. So, yep. And the main event, we got Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns versus Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. So the main question of this match, the main question, could Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns coexist? The answer is yes, they coexisted. They got the dub, but people were mad how slow this match was from the beginning to the end, like how slow it was, how storyline. That's how every Roman Reigns match is. Slow, methodical, storyline. That's what Roman Reigns' matches is. The best part of this match is when Cody was on the turnbuckle and you had Jacob Fatu on the announce table. And then Cody Rhodes saluted Roman Reigns, took out Jacob Fatu on the announce table. And then we had someone appear from underneath the ring, get out with hood over his face, a mask or whatever. It was Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso returned, knocked out the Tongas, and then Roman Reigns got the dub for his team. And then after that, the belt was on the mat. Roman Reigns held the title up, gave it to Cody. Jimmy Uso and Roman Reigns walked off. The Bloodline, Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, and the Tama Tongas. They were taking out Cody Rhodes, but Jimmy Uso was trying to convince Roman to help Cody because you gave him his word. You're the OTC. So they came back, took care of business. And then once that was done, you see Cody Rhodes hold up his title. You see Roman Reigns acknowledge the fans. If you smell, I'm not going to do that, but The Rock's entrance hit. You see him with the belt. It was like a stare down from The Rock to Roman and Cody. Then he did like a 1, 2, 3 slit of the throat and walked off. So The Rock returned and Jimmy Uso returned finally since April. So for that match, I thought it was good, but the Hell in a Cell should have main evented. And let me guess, this got an A, right? This got a B+. Wow. Okay. Can you top this? Yep. All right, guys. So Bad Blood was a good show. It was good. The Hell in a Cell, in my opinion, it carried. The botch, or not the botch, the mistake with the women's match with Dom and the Sarkays, that did not do it any favors. So with that being said, guys, make sure you guys hit that like, hit that sub, hit the notification bell. If you're a huge fan of WWE like myself, you'll enjoy this kind of content. Catch you later, guys. MK out.